We are live on the 7 a.m. social. Make sure you join us online if you are near your phone, your computer. You can check us out on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Mercedes in the Morning, also on our Facebook page. Steph, how is your ear? Yesterday, I felt like I had to be a doctor. She's like, "Can you look at my ear for me, please?"
I did. I was very concerned because yesterday morning, it was like 2 or 3 a.m. before my alarm went off. I know that for sure. And I had like this itchy feeling behind my ear, and it was a huge bump. I mean, huge, at least to me. So I'm feeling it. It's super itchy. But the thing is, I can't see it. I'm in the mirror when I wake up. I'm trying to get ready, and I use like that medicine cabinet mirror to try to angle it, and I still cannot see it. So I was like, within the morning, I'm going to ask Mercedes to help me see what's going on behind my ear. And then what did we diagnose? What did you think that the bump looked like?
Well, initially, I didn't really see anything, but I felt it and I did feel a bump. And then we turned the lights on in the studio because it's pretty dark in here. And then I kind of saw it looked like white in the middle and then red around the perimeter of it. And at first it looked like kind of like a mosquito bite, but I don't know. Do we even have mosquitoes here? I don't think we have very many. Then I was like, maybe it's a spider bite. But I definitely saw it, and it wasn't bad, but it was there was something there.
And then I went to your studio, JC, and I was like, JC, check out this. What is this? Do you think that it was a spider bite?
And then I got my flashlight out on my phone, and I'm sitting there trying to examine the thing, and you could see the raised bump. Something, you definitely got bit by something. Spider, I don't know what it was, but and was it itching throughout the day? Was it itchy?
It was itchy. It was actually more itchy in the morning, and then it actually went away more towards the day, went on. And then I went home to James, and I said, hey, is this a spider bite? He goes, I think it's a spider bite. Let me call pest control and see when's as soon as they come in. And since we live in an apartment complex, we can go through our complex and the pest control will come in through them. And the soonest available time is next Wednesday.
Oh, dang.
So I'm freaking out. I'm like, wow.
Did you wash your sheets?
I didn't wash my sheets, but I went through it and I'm like padding through it. I'm like going through it and cleaning it that way. But James told me there's a trick to see if there's a way like spiders can I guess rid of them or scare them off is by putting dryer sheets around your bed frame because the smell supposedly freaks them out and they'll run away. I didn't see any spiders, but last night before going to bed, I got the dryer sheet box and I'm putting it all around my bed frame and around my nightstand. But I think the bite is getting better. It's not as itchy as it was yesterday.
I wonder if have you guys ever heard of, we have these all over our house. My husband swears by them. They're these little like things you plug into the wall and they emit this like mini frequency that keeps the bugs and the rodents away. And we haven't had a problem with any sort of bugs in our house. Have you seen those before?
I have them all over my house.
Yeah,
Same
they're
thing.
all over.
I've had them. We moved into this house in 2010. I got them that year, and majority of them are still working. Some of them like burnt out. I had to replace them, but they are fantastic. And I think they send a little frequency too, like kind of like inside the walls. So a bug or something hears it, and it is just only to the insect ears, and like I don't want to be near that. I have them in every room in the house, in hallways. We have like a family come to visit. It's like, what is this for your alarm system? I don't want to like spook them out. Like, no, it's for bugs and scorpions. They asked though, like, is this part of your alarm system? Like, no, it's supposed to scare off rodents. And the same thing, it does. Every so often there'll be something inside, but majority of time, I don't have any issue inside the house.
Yeah, it's you might want to get a couple of those until the bug guy can come out.
Or Corey, our resident bug guy listens to the show. I'm sure he'll come to your house and spray you down.
Oh, that would be cool, Corey. Or I could be cool. It'd be cool.
Way to volunteer him, like he doesn't have a busy schedule for the holidays.
Loves Steph.
I agree, but yeah, he's like I'm jam packed. Now the pressure's on. No,
he's like, he's in California on vacation. I'll come home and take care of you.
He's
Steph.
listening on the Odyssey app, like, oh my gosh, I got to drive 4 hours away just to help Steph and her spider.
Don't you love when people volunteer you for stuff? Like, oh, just like people do that to my husband all the time. Like, oh, you need your pictures. Just have Matt do it. Just have Matt. He's like, sure, I'll do it.
And it's his birthday. He's like, dude, it's my birthday today. Come on.
We'll do it. No problem. Yeah, but those things do work, and they're really cool because you plug them into the outlet. and I have some that have an actually outlet installed in it. So you're not giving up an outlet. You can still plug something into it, and it goes into the outlet.
I'm buying now on Amazon.
Is the bump bigger? Did it get any bigger?
Feeling it now.
She has like a huge red mark all over her neck
Scratch
now.
mark?
It's spreading.
I think it's going down a little bit.
It is?
I
That's
was
good.
worried that it was worse. I thought it was a tumor for a second. Jinx is
Oh
like,
my
gosh,
relax,
poor
dude.
thing.
It's just a spider bite.
We have that 12 days of Christmas. They started today. This hour, your chance to win a present. Underneath the Mix 94.1 Christmas tree, some amazing things under the tree. We can't tell. All the presents are wrapped, but you'll get to pick later on this hour.
BRB.
Hey, can you send me that link?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you know what to, JC?
What, the bug thing?
Yeah.
I have two. One of them is Black & Decker. They're the ones that seem to last the longest. And then I ordered some more just through Amazon, but the original ones I got are Black & Decker. They sell them at like Lowe's, Home Depot.
Uh-huh.
It's this little like white box, like that big, and you plug it in the outlet.
What would you call it? Bug away?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Bug away. Again. Oh,
And
look
they say
at that.
they say you should move them like, I don't know, like every 6 months to different like location.
I've seen these before
Yeah,
at people's houses. You said what? You should move them when?
That's what it says in the instructions. Like if you have it, like if you have two outlets in your bedroom and you have it plugged in this one outlet, they say like after 6 months, move it to the other outlet. It kind of changes the vibrations. But I remember when I got them, like my bug guy is like, oh, they don't work. Of course he's gonna say that, and they're great.
He says that so he keep his job.
Yeah, but it also works like for mice and rats.
Oh,
Scorpions,
rodents?
everything.
Shut up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I need to give that to my dad.
I've got like when you go up our stairs, there's like a little tiny landing. And the one that's up there, I think it's starting to die out because I can hear it when I walk upstairs. It's like
It's like, change me, please.
and it's safe for pets too, so don't worry about Momo. It won't affect
Cool.
Momo.
That was my next question.
Yeah, Momo won't come in the bedroom.
He's like, screw this sound. So dogs or pets can't hear that sound. Only
That's
insects.
what they say. It's safe. Yeah, and we've had him with Lily and Zoe and Jackson. They never had an issue with him.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I envision your bed though with like all these dryer sheets around it now.
it's so funny. Like James, like put it underneath, behind the bed frame. Put it behind the bed frame. So I'm like at the top, putting it behind the bed because our bed frame's pretty tall.
Uh-huh.
But he's like, you could just literally easily go to the side. It's so funny. There's an ultrasonic brand on Amazon. I might check that one out.
I'll show you. I'll send you the link to the one you use.
Okay.
I'm just going through my purchases.
What was that?
I'm just going through my purchases.
Oh.
I know I have them here somewhere.
My days are thrown off. I thought today was Friday.
Should
They
be.
thought it was Friday.
I think because of the first. I don't know why. When I think of the first, I think of like the start of the weekend. I don't know what it is in my brain that makes me think that. Yes, thank you, Mercedes.
Uh-huh.
This is the one I was looking at. Oh no, Janny overslept today. That's the worst.
Aw. At least you got some extra sleep.
There's the upside.
That's like my worst fear is oversleeping.
Do you guys have backup alarms?
I don't. I should.
I have like 2 alarms, but I never really get to the backup one. I usually get up after I hit snooze 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
I can't go longer than 3. Then 3, I'm legitimately late. So usually 2. Rabbit, rabbit.
Have you told Sophie about her possible new friend?
Yeah. She said it's fine to give her her social media.
Nice. Traffic that's still going. Did you guys get your wisdom teeth pulled?
I did.
I have to get mine pulled out.
When?
So I'm trying to. I went to the dentist like last month, and the price they were giving me was so expensive. So even with insurance, so I might go to Mexico
What?
over our vacation with my aunt's dentist. So I would go with my aunt. It's like on the Mexican border of like Yuma and whatever city it is. But it's like Amazon knows because I'm on Amazon now, and it's like a suggested post is one of these things you put on after you get your wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
I still have mine. I have 5 wisdom teeth. I have an extra one. On this side, there's 2. And then that Yuma thing, Larry did that. My buddy Larry, he went down there, gosh, a few months ago, And he said it was awesome. He showed me pictures and stuff. It's like you stay across, right, in the hotel across.
Yep.
Across the border. Yep. Yeah, he did the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
The facilities looked amazing. He sent me pictures and stuff.
I wonder if it's the same building or the same dentist.
I'll find out. But yeah, he said it was great. And then he's going to Mexico for a hernia operation. I'm like, I don't know about that. Maybe teeth, but he's going for hernia.
Yes, Jeff Algodones, Mexico. That's right. That's the city, right? I just don't know which dentist. My aunt's waiting for the dentist to respond on how much it would be, but I know it's going to be cheaper than what they're referring me for.
Yeah, he said it was real cheap.
I was like, I'll pay cash if it's less than what I'm hoping for.
But he sent me a picture of his head when he was crossing the border, like walking across.
I'm in Mexico. Now I'm in the States. I'm in Mexico. Oh, there's a ton of dentists in the city. I don't know which one it is. I'm waiting for my aunt. Like, Larry, I went to your dentist.
Yeah, I'm asking which one it was.
No habla español. English only. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm going to have my aunt there. I'm like, I hope they speak English because my Spanish is not very good.
Yeah, I mean, it was no difference.
Ayúdame. That means help me.
Help me. Yes.
Help me.
Dientes.
Pain.
Wisdom.
How do you say wrong tooth? No. This side.
It's time for the Daily Dirt on Mix 94.1.
So there was this mysterious newspaper ad that has some music fans buzzing. It was a full-page ad that appeared in the Chicago Tribune with FOB 8 in large letters, followed by the phrase, "If you build it, they will come below." So the phrase is a reference to the Kevin Costner baseball film, Field of Dreams. And fans are speculating that FOB 8 is a hint that a new album from Fall Out Boy, which would be their 8th, is coming.
Oh, okay. I'm like Field of Breams. Like what?
Field of Brains,
Okay.
8.
All right. Fall Out Boy. That makes a lot more sense.
And they're from the Chicago area, so the all signs point that maybe Fall Out Boy is coming out with a new album. Olivia Rodrigo dropped a few exciting hints last night about potential new music coming from her. So she surprised her top fans with a special video message in Spotify Wrapped. And here is what she had to say.
Excited for next year and all of the new things and the new music that 2023 will bring. So I'm sending so much love your way and thank you again.
Ooh, so maybe new music from Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah. The rumor is that, her big album was Sour, that this one's going to be called Sweet. And it's going to be not as an angry, more about love and being happy. And so we'll see if that happens.
Well, that anger, man, so many hits came off that album.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh my gosh. Remember when Driver's License came out and just took over the nation?
Oh man, it was a phenomenon for sure.
Spotify released their 2022 Wrapped yesterday. These are the US stats. So the most streamed artist, number 3 is Bad Bunny. Number 2 is Taylor Swift. And number 1 is Drake. And then the most streamed songs on Spotify here in the States, number 3 is Steve Lacy and Bad Habit.
My tongue is a bad habit.
And Glass Animals. Heat Waves is number 2.
This song, it just amazes me how it came out and then it went away and then it came back and it never left.
Oh my gosh.
It's like our best testing record on this radio station. It's crazy.
And then number 1, Harry Styles.
This world, it's just us.
On Wednesday, I had Mercedes give me her top 5. It's the year-end stuff. You're getting all these year-end lists. Mercedes sees she goes to a lot of concerts. So I said, give me your top 5 concerts of the year. And you did. And you had Katy Perry was number 5. Billie Eilish was number 4. Imagine Dragons was number 3. Blackpink was number 2. And number 1 was BTS.
Yes.
So I reached out to the birthday boy, your husband, Matt.
Oh, really?
And I said, hey, in honor of your birthday, send me your top 5 favorite concerts of 2022.
Oh, wow.
Do you
This
want to take a
is
guess at how Matt had his top 5 concerts ranked?
I'm gonna say number 1 was Metallica.
Okay.
Number 2, Jack Harlow. Number 3, Post Malone. Number 4, uh, uh, Guns N' Roses, and number 5, Imagine Dragons.
You've got 2.
That's it?
2.
Oh, I do not know my husband very well.
Number 5, he had BTS.
He he put them in his top 5?
Number 5.
I'm shocked.
Number
I am
5.
thoroughly shocked. He seemed so miserable at that concert.
No. Okay. And he did a
Aw,
dramatic fashion. He sent me
that
the
makes
4,
me
and then he gave 5
happy.
was BTS. Number 5 was BTS.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Number 4, Katy Perry.
Oh, he did like that show. Yes.
Number 3 was Post Malone,
hmm
and he put full production show next to that.
Okay.
Number 2, he had down EDC.
Oh, he would. Oh, back to Post Malone. We saw him at Day in Vegas, and then the full production show. So that he's saying that one was the
T-Mobile?
one. Yeah, yeah,
And then he was at EDC, right? He was
yeah.
working
Yeah,
EDC.
he was at
So
EDC.
he has EDC as number 2.
Oh, okay.
And then number 1, he had Jack Harlow.
Oh, he loved Jack Harlow. He still talks about that one today. That's so funny. I love that.
BTS number 5.
I mean, he is getting some loving tonight now.
It could have been, what if they were 4? Matt, what if you said 3?
I
2?
was just,
Whoa.
because the whole time he kind of didn't know what was going on, and we made him hold his army bomb, and he's like, what's going on?
As we wrap up here, let's talk about the 12 days of Christmas. It is here. It started. Well, starts today, and this is your chance to win some amazing presents that we have here in the Mix 94.1 studios.
We cannot wait to do this. Just make sure you are listening this hour. You're going to get your cue to call. And when you hear it, you be caller 20. You choose a number. Every present that I'm looking at right now, and they're all over the place, that has a number on it. So you pick the number, and that's the one we open for you. And it could be anything from diamond stud earrings from Michael E. Minden Diamond Jewelers to concert tickets to a shopping spree to Disney on Ice tickets. Like, we just have so many gifts in there. So I'm so excited about this. Your chance to open gift number 1. The 12 days of Christmas Christmas is coming up. There's a lot of presents in there.
We can squeeze in a song out of traffic, it looks like.
Okay.
What's the town you're going to, Steph?
Algodones.
Yeah, that's where he went.
Nice.
He's trying to find out. He's trying to find the name. He forgets.
Okay. There's like 7, 8, 9, 10 in like one block
Yeah, there's a lot down there.
because they're probably getting a lot of business from all the Americans. We are matching, Kelly. I love when you three match. We
Oh my
are
gosh, we are. How
the
funny.
Maroon Day. No, we don't plan what we're gonna wear. Mercedes, tomorrow it's burgundy.
This was I had something else picked today too. I was gonna wear like a Billie Eilish sweatsuit or not sweatsuit hoodie, and I was like, oh, it's Matt's birthday. I should probably not wear a hoodie.
There's something with that. Like, what did you have to go to because your kids? Maybe we've done it before, but like Matt going to BTS and the I don't know.
You have to go to because of your kids.
Would you endure because of your kids?
I liked your Christmas movie thing.
Oh, the Christmas movie thing. Yeah, it was interesting. We can tease it coming out here.
Coming up, you're gonna want to hear this.
All right, we have more to come. What the heck is happening? Why can't I hear anything?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, so coming up, what is the best Christmas movie? Science has actually determined a best Christmas movie. We're going to figure out how they determine this and see if we can guess what it is. That's coming up next. It's Mix 94.1. That was weird.
You know, here at the station.
I'm sorry, were you just talking?
I was. Can I hear the station or?
No, it was like I sounded muddled, but then
Oh.
I unplugged my my headphone jack and then replugged it and it was fine.
Oh, good.
Oh, they didn't show reindeer in here on demand. That sucks. It's so cute. I DVR'd it.
Is it an animated one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love animated Christmas movies.
And just like the reindeer, he's so cute. Like he is so adorable. Blizzard,
Oh,
and they call him Blizz.
Liz,
Blizz.
Bliss, like Blitzit.
No, like Blizzard.
Oh, like Blizzard.
Yeah, he's so cute.
I love Christmas movies. I'm looking up the movie right now because I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it
Until
was brand
you-
new. It just premiered this week. It
Yeah.
came on after Rudolph. It was so adorable.
I didn't see any like commercials or teasers for it at all.
Yeah, like and they had big name voices in it. Like Adam Devine is Blizzard. Joe Coy is a voice in it.
Jim
there's a couple-
Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan, one of the girls from Saturday Night Live, that Melissa Villaseñor, she's in it. Like it was really cute.
Oh,
Isn't
Blizz
he
is so
cute?
cute.
He is so cute. And then his little snowman friend.
Yes.
Her name is Candy. She's so cute.
I love this.
Reindeer in here. That's the answer. The answer is reindeer in here because if you watched that after Rudolph this week, you know that was probably one of the cutest animated cartoons or the animated Christmas shows that I've ever seen. And I was just telling Steph about reindeer in here and how she needs to watch it. It's so adorable. Is that the answer? The best
No, it is
Christmas
not. It's
movie of
not.
all
So
time?
science, because it's brand new. That's why science has determined the best Christmas movie of all time, and the base is on 4 factors. And it's first off, it must have plenty of Christmas references, perform well in the box office, be a hit with critics and audiences alike, and then create a festive buzz year after year. Doesn't lose its luster when it comes to Christmas.
Okay, well, it's technically not a movie. It's a 1-hour TV special. So I guess I can accept the loss on that
But
one.
it's also new, so it doesn't have time to perform. So maybe next year it'll be on this list. But I've got like the top 10. I've got everything. They broke it down too by categories. I can tell you which is done well in the box office. But overall ranking based on those four items, what do you think the best Christmas movie of all time is?
What I think versus what I think it will be are 2 different things. But for me personally, my favorite Christmas movie to watch is Home Alone. I love that. You've got comedy, you've got suspense, you've got heroes, you've got villains, and you've got tears and love. It's everything wrapped up with a pretty little bow. I would say Home Alone for sure.
Performed well in the box office?
Yes.
Stands the test of time?
Gets me in the holiday spirit. It talks about the true meaning of Christmas. I love Home Alone.
Critics seem to like it. Can you do anyone that it's panned Home Alone? A lot of people like the movie as well. Home Alone is the number 1 movie.
Oh, God. Well,
It's the
now we're
number
done.
1 movie.
I had no idea. Are you serious?
Yeah, number 1 movie. Home
Wow.
Alone.
Is it, I mean, is it just because of all those things where it did well and critics like it?
Yeah, it talks about worldwide box office gross, almost $1 billion. Twitter mentions, over 1 million Twitter mentions. Shots of Christmas outfits in the movie, there are 5. Shots of festive activities in the movie, there are 2. Shots of snow, there is 1. There's 1 shot of Santa. Shots of Christmas presents, you get 1. There's no reindeer. There's no shots of Christmas food, but you do get Christmas singers. So they break it down. So yes, Home Alone, number 1.
So what else would go on that list? What do you think is the best Christmas movie? Just, based on all those things, but also maybe it's one that you have to watch every year and it gets you in the spirit. Call us right now, 702-257-9400. You can also text us at 702-364-9400. What would you guys say?
Mine, and it's a go-to. We do watch it every year when we get to Lars and Uncle's house. It's the one movie we put on and watch. At least it's on in the background. Is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, that's a cute one.
It's a great one. I love that one. But it's not even in the top 10. It is like number 11 here on the list. It's not in the top 10.
I'm kind of surprised. Is it because there's too much comedy where it gets kind of slapsticky?
Twitter mentions are not that high, only 10,000. Shots of Christmas outfits are 5. Festive activities are 4. Shots of snow, you get 1. Christmas presents 9. It's sitting at number 10. Actually, it ranks at number 10 overall.
My favorite part of that whole movie are the neighbors. Do you know who I'm talking about?
The chick from Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are their names? Oh gosh, Todd and Margot. My sister and her husband are Todd and Margot to a T. Like that's their life, and they're just. We always call them Todd and Margot. They're so funny. I love the neighbors.
And doesn't the tree or something fly through the window at one point?
Yeah, it's just a mess. It's so funny.
Yes, that is the one staple that I do watch every year is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's number 10 on the list.
Okay, let's talk to Freddie. Freddie, best Christmas movie of all time.
This is very controversial, but I always watch it every year, and it's Die Hard.
Oh my gosh, we just had this conversation yesterday. Okay. It is controversial, Freddie, because I totally get why you watch it this time of year. It is set during Christmas, but do you really feel like it's a Christmas movie? In your heart of hearts, is it really a Christmas movie?
No, I'm on the borderline with that one, but I'll watch that, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But yeah, I don't know. I'm an '80s kid, so it's one of those movies I gotta watch every year.
That's a good one too.
Well, Freddie, guess what? That ranks at number 11. It's right below
Oh,
National Lampoon's
wow.
Christmas Vacation. Yeah, it's made the top 20. You get 2 shots of Santa Claus. There are 19 mentions of Christmas in the script. So they do talk about it being Christmas time. You see Christmas presents, and you get a number of. Exactly. There's 6. Yeah, there's 6 Christmas songs in the movie. 3 Christmas trees. There's a lot of Christmas in that movie. Number 11 on this list.
Not the top 10 though.
No, that's true.
Freddie, thank you so much for calling. Let's talk to Tammy. Tammy, what's your go-to Christmas movie?
Hey guys, it has to be Elf. Elf has got to be number 2. It is the most Christmassy movie ever.
I love that movie. I totally agree. I think that's got to be, if it's not number 2, it's got to be in the top 5.
Elf is number 2.
All right.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Yep, number 2 there on the list.
Oh, Santa! I know him. I love that movie. It's so adorable.
Okay, you two, how many elves do you think we see in the movie Elf?
Oh, gosh.
50.
I would say 21.
Split the difference. We see 44 elves in the movie.
Do you guys realize though that like that wait, who's the main elf is Peter Billingsley?
Yeah, I just learned that because I just learned that like last week.
A lot of people didn't know that. So Peter Billingsley from A Christmas Story is like one of the lead elves in that movie. And a lot of people are like completely shocked when they realize that's him grown up. It's he wasn't like the lead, but he's definitely in there. Ralphie from A Christmas Story.
Yeah, he hangs out with. There's a couple scenes with him talking to Buddy and everything else. Yeah, they have some conversations and stuff. But that movie. There's 2 shots of snow. There are Christmas carols. There's Christmas songs. There's 13 in it. There's 36 Christmas trees. So that is number 2. Love Actually is number 3 on this list.
What about A Christmas Story? Since we've been talking about it, is that on there? And the best line from that is, "Oh, fudge."
Mercedes. I don't see it in Die Hard beat out A Christmas Story.
That is terrible.
It's not in the top 20.
I can't believe that.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Science needs to redo this.
I'm glad it's not one of those. No offense to all the classics, but I thought it was going to be like The Miracle on 34th Street or one of those. No. I know those are classics, but.
Is Miracle the every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings?
No, that's It's a Wonderful Life.
Where's the one where the kid dies in the beginning? That's hardcore stuff.
A kid dies?
Yeah, one of them.
I've never watched either one, so I don't know.
Like my mom made me watch one of them.
That makes me so sad.
Yeah, they're sledding and he falls through the ice.
Oh!
Yeah, it's hardcore.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, then it's like, oh, this is a great Christmas movie, Mom. Why are we watching this?
Wow.
And the guy becomes like a degenerate after because his brother died. It's a whole thing. I think it's Miracle. What's one of the 2? I don't know.
Don just said, my daughter loves Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. That is such an underrated Christmas movie. That is so good. I love that one.
Not in the top 15.
Love it.
Coming up here, we got the Hot 3. Also, it's the 12 Days of Christmas. It started today. Your chance to win a present that's underneath the Mix 94.1 Christmas tree is coming up within the next 20 minutes. But up next is the Hot 3. What do you got for us?
Well, People Magazine, they have named their People of the Year. We'll tell you who they are. See if you agree with their take. Also, is it okay to use a sick day when you're not actually sick? We're going to talk about a new poll on that. And Las Vegas is a sports town now. What are the rudest sports fan behaviors? And have you found yourself being guilty of one of these? We're going to talk about all that coming up next in the Hot 3.
Stick around. We've got more Mercedes in the morning coming up.
Where did the Grinch rate? The Jim Carrey Grinch.
The Jim Carrey Grinch is not in the overall list.
Wait, the Grinch with Jim Carrey is not on the list?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm sorry, it is. I had a thing open. It's number 4.
Nice. What was number 3?
Love Actually was number 3. Grinch was 4. The Santa Claus was 5.
Nice. Those are good.
Um, I think on the what's trending link you sent out, I could be wrong. Maybe people can help me. I think that's Stevie Nicks, not Christine McVie. I think I'm not a big Fleetwood Mac fan, so I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's Stevie Nicks.
I wonder if anyone DM'd us because usually they'll correct.
Okay.
I put
Yeah,
in that
I
name.
just saw it. So, does anyone know? Is that Stevie Nicks or is that Chris? I'm pretty sure that's Stevie Nicks.
Oh, you know what? It might be. Let's see.
Yeah.
When they were younger.
Yeah. Like I said, not a huge fan, so I don't know, but
I'm looking up 80s pictures of Christine McVie. Oh, yeah. No, that's not her.
Okay.
Let me delete it. I'd be like, this is Stevie.
That's when I saw it. I'm like, who's that? I'm like, oh, whoops. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people make that mistake, so.
Yeah, I typed in the GIFs and that's who came up.
Yeah.
I met a dog named Stevie, named after Stevie Nicks at the park yesterday.
My sister's
Yep.
dog's name is Seeger, named after Bob Seger.
I don't know if any of these have GIFs on Christine, so I might have to
Maybe just Fleetwood Mac.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
I saw a really weird did you know fact this morning? Did you know that when gentlemen in medieval Japan wished to seal an agreement, they urinated together, crisscrossing their streams of pee?
Sword fights.
Well, not, I mean, just the, yeah.
Yes, just the urine part.
Yes.
So we seal a deal. So if J Love
Like,
asked me to do something, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. We go to the bathroom, we cross
Or like,
streams.
I'm going to sell you this. Is it for this? Yes. Is that a deal? That's a deal. Okay, let's pee. And then they crisscross the streams.
Is that like Blood Brothers? Is that deeper?
I don't know.
You
I just
cross
thought
streams?
that was really bizarre.
It reminds me of that Jason Bateman, Ryan Reynolds movie where they switch because they peed at a fountain.
Oh yeah. Oh, my
What movie
God.
was that?
Oh, I never saw that.
Was it called Switched?
Uh,
Yeah, that's right. They peed in a magical fountain.
and then they switched lives.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are missing out on so many opportunities at urinals. Like, you remember that game that you used to play as a kid at the county fairs where you had the water gun and you shot it and the balloon would blow up? I feel like you guys should have that and just with pee and see if you can like make balloons. It would be so much fun. It would make peeing such a like a fun occasion.
They do have games. So they started out, I remember like in the 80s and 90s, it would just be like basic bullseye target in the urinal pad thing there. They try to get the bullseye or whatever. But for any guy that's been to Eddie's World on the way to California off the 15 in the men's restroom there, it's this like pad thing, and you've got a screen in front of you, and where your pee hits, it shows on the pad, and you're actually playing games. And they show high scores and everything else.
Oh my gosh.
I swear that was in a scary movie, like a parody movie where you.
They have it
go
at
to-
Eddie's World. Not your balloon thing, Mercedes, but close. You're playing an actual video game.
I think it was the fair game with the horse race. You know that where
Is that what it was?
it's a water gun, yeah. And then they, as a parody movie, had that same where you pee in the urinal and then it's the horse race.
Yeah, it's like there's like a pad that's, I don't know, it's connected to it somehow, and yeah, it makes peeing fun.
I love it.
There'll be lines to the restroom.
Crossing streams.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
What if it's like a 3-person deal? It's a mutual agreement. You guys all.
I'll do it, I guess.
Okay, I'm reposting what's trending, so I think this is her.
She had a picture of Stevie Nicks instead of Christine McVie. But we didn't
Who
know.
did?
Steph, but we didn't
Oh.
know. Like, I
put
didn't know for sure either.
I put her name in the search bar. I'm like, oh, this looks like her when she was younger. And then it was not her. Instagram played me.
Someone pointed it out, or
Mercedes noticed it. She
Oh.
goes, I think this is Stevie Nicks. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't know the difference. And rest in peace, Christine.
Yeah. I to your credit, I do think that they look very similar when they were younger. So
Is there a song that says players only love you when they're playing?
Players only love you when- Yeah, that's a lyric from a song. Yeah.
From Fleetwood?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Players
And this has to be
only
her.
love you when you- Yeah.
I just reposted it. I think that's her.
I think that's her.
if not, oh,
Like Cyndi Lauper. No.
let's see. I'll look.
Four o'clock hour.
Okay.
This is not her. This is Stevie Nicks for sure.
Again?
Poor Christine.
This is definitely Stevie Nicks.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My girl, Christine, I'm so
Poor
sorry.
Christine. Just to maybe look for a picture of all of them, the whole group.
That's what I tried doing too.
Oh, you did?
Let me
Oh,
just
dang.
delete it and I'll repost later.
Oh yeah, that's Stevie Nicks. Yeah.
I'm dying.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Christine. You're not on Instagram GIFs.
no shade at all. Just can't find a photo.
What about this person? Can you see this? I know it's
That's Stevie Nicks.
what the heck?
Yeah. I think Christine was more like Stevie Nicks kind of took like the lead most of the times. From
Yeah.
what I understand about them. So
True.
We'll do our little thing here first.
what are we doing? I'm sorry.
And it's about time we do something very special right here.
Today marks the first day of the 12 days of Christmas. This is where you get to pick one of the beautiful presents that we have here under the wonky mixed Christmas tree. It really needs some decorating. The tree's not good, but the presents are fantastic. So here's what you do. You call in right now, caller 20 at 702-257-9400. you get your first pick out of all these presents under the trees. You tell us what number you want, and we will open that present. It could be anything from jewelry to shopping sprees to concert tickets to show tickets to electronics. You never know what will be under that tree. Caller 20 right now. You're the first to participate in the 12 Days of Christmas. 702 257 9400.
It's time for the Hot 3 on Mix 94.1.
The Hot Three is brought to you by attorney Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
All right. So People Magazine, they named 4 celebrities as their People of the Year this year for all of the inspiring work that they've done. And I think that they picked a really good list, actually. Matthew McConaughey on the list. When the Uvalde school shooting happened, he quickly returned to his hometown, met with victims' families. He also spoke at the White House and is credited with helping pass federal gun legislations. He was named one of the People of the Year. Quinta Brunson, she created the sitcom Abbott Elementary on ABC, won an Emmy for it. And she said she wanted a show that was inclusive to all generations and have parents and grandparents alike laughing at the same jokes. Have you watched that yet?
I did. We've watched maybe half of the first season, and it's funny. It's kind of like The Office, but it deals with a Philadelphia inner city school. And if you're from the Philadelphia area, it's even extra special because there's some Philly references. They talk about some Philadelphia news anchors that are iconic. It's pretty funny. It's a good show.
I definitely want to watch that one. So she got named one of the People Magazine's People of the Year. Jennifer Hudson was on there. She launched her new talk show to create a platform where everyone feels included. She also became the youngest woman to achieve EGOT status. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. And then Mila Kunis also named one of the People of the Year. When Russia invaded Ukraine, she and Ashton Kutcher raised money for refugees. They have raised $37 million to date. In case you didn't know, Mila was born in Ukraine.
That's
so,
huge.
I mean, $37 million. So I'd say they did a pretty good job on this list this year.
And I like how they spread the love this year. Just not one person, kind of, because there's so many people doing great things out there.
Yeah, I like it. Let's see. Also this morning, how loose are you with the definition of sick day? Does the person have to be physically ill, or I'm sick of working count?
I think now, if you're sick of working, you just need that day off, that mental clarity, that day just to rest. It's cool taking a sick day. I think you're fine with that.
They did a poll, and 48% of Americans think you should be able to take a paid sick day whenever. You don't need to give an excuse. You don't need to be actually sick. 37% said there has to be an actual illness, and 14% aren't sure where they stand on it. And I agree with you. I feel like mental health is health. And if you're not feeling good mentally, that means you're sick and that you need to take a day off. And I think that should count just as much as if I had the common cold.
Yeah. I think the days of a doctor's note are long gone.
I'm not sick. My throat is so dry. Okay.
But the thing with here working here at the radio station, our sick days roll over. They just keep carrying over and carrying over. If you look at the amount of sick days, probably have at least 4 months worth of sick days. Easily 4 months worth of sick days.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. And then I was going through my actual vacation days that I have left, and it's just, I don't know where to take them because we're already taking vacation. And I was meeting with our boss the other day. I'm like, where do I take these? And he's like, well, they're your vacation days. You can take them wherever you want. And there's just like a guilt of me taking them, where it's like, well, I mean, I could come in. He's like, you earned it. Don't lose it. But at the same time, it's like, well, what am I going to do? I'm just going to hang out. So I might as well just come here and do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they don't care right now. As of now, our vacation days do not carry over. Use them or lose them.
That's exactly what he said. You better use them or you lose them. And I was like, oh.
Because here's the thing: if you front stacked it with a year and like took an extra week off for a couple of days in February, March, all of a sudden that year, be like, wait a second, I needed those days for something. So you kind of want to hold on to some in case you need them, but they get to the end of the year, like, I didn't need them. What do I do with them now?
Know you got to shove them in somehow. So
this is Mercedes' last day. She'll be off the rest of the month.
Have a great year. Happy New Year, everyone. If I use sick days and my vacation days, I could easily do that. And you could too.
I looked at my sick days over Thanksgiving, and yeah, it's close to 4 months. So you've got to have more than me.
Actually, I don't think I have as much as you, because I think technically they have you in the system as an employee before me, because I used to work This is like
Oh,
way
gotcha,
behind the
gotcha.
scenes
Yeah.
as like an independent
Yep.
contractor. So I didn't officially on board until like after
Well-
you. So you probably have more than me.
I'll see you in March.
Are you getting sick?
No.
Hey, take your sick days when I take my vacation days, and that way we can take it all. JC is getting sick.
I need some. Mercedes is not here. Mentally, I can't handle it. I'm
I
taking
like
off.
that. I like that.
We're outta here.
Finally this morning. So it's frustrating when you spend an arm and a leg to buy tickets to a sporting event, and then you're surrounded by people that are just so rude. A new survey asked people for the rudest fan behaviors. And the top response is this. What do you think the rudest fan behavior is?
Language. Just foul language, cursing at other fans. Bleep you, bleep, bleep, bleep. It's like, come on, man. Language.
Using profanity is on here. It's not number one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it's not that bad. I agree. The language thing bothers me, especially when there's kids around and they're like yelling all these things. If it's just me, that's fine. But I've heard people just saying really vulgar things, and like literally there's a child right next to them. It's like, tell your dad to stop saying that.
It could be mom too.
Yeah, no, I definitely have seen that too. The number one rude fan behavior is standing and blocking your view. 57% of people say that is the absolute worst when people stand and block your view. The rest of the rude behaviors are getting drunk, cutting in line, heckling, blocking the aisle, not attending to their children, using profanity, squatting in seats that aren't theirs. That is like the most. I get anxiety when I go to whether it's a concert or a sporting event and I start walking towards my seat, and like mentally I'm estimating where my seats are. I'm like, okay, that's my row. Oh God. And I see people sitting in my seats because you got to go up and like, are these your seats? Because these are my seats. And then they're like, oh yeah. And they get up and leave. Like you did something wrong for wanting to sit in your own seats. I'm so sorry.
I went to one Raiders game last season. I was so excited. And I don't think they do it at every Raiders game, but they had towels in every seat to wave around. And we're walking, same thing. A buddy of mine has season tickets. We're walking in and we're walking up to the seats. He's like, someone's in our seats. And he's a big dude. He's like 6'6". And he's like, hey guys, you're in our seats. Like, oh, so sorry. And they left and we sat down, but they took the towels from the seats.
Oh, they didn't leave.
I'm like, oh, wait a second. My buddy's like, where's your towel? I'm like, it's not on my seat. He's like, oh, that guy must have took it. I'm like, I don't have a towel. I want a towel.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. He's like, take one from another seat. I'm like, no, because then someone's going to come and they're not going to have their towel.
Yeah,
on their
exactly.
seat.
You're going to be the one. Jan just made a comment, man spreading. Can we address this really quick? I have seen and been victim of manspreading so much recently, especially on airlines. I beg you, men, I understand a lot of you are really tall and bigger, but don't be rude. We were on a flight back from LA and this guy sitting next to me, his legs came all the way to my side where I had to completely turn my body the other way. It's so rude.
It's the worst. I sit cross-legged. I'm not a man spreader.
Oh my God.
I give you extra space, but it's I'm laughing because I had a buddy of mine that did a TV segment recently and I saw him and I had to send him a text message. Man spreading. Close him up on live TV. Dude.
Oh, really?
Close him up, man.
It's like, why are you sitting so wide? Is it something that you do on purpose to like claim your area?
I don't know. I got skinny legs, so I work fine keeping them nice and tight. Yeah, I think that sometimes bigger guys do it just to spread out, but yeah, I think. I'm sorry for anyone who has to deal with it. I think it's comical seeing it sometimes, but it's the worst. It's rude.
Oh, it is so rude. Anyway, yes,
term
thank you,
too.
Jan. I can totally relate to that.
Oh,
All right.
Gosh. That was the last one there, right?
Yes.
Hey, you need to come in this studio, Mercedes.
Is it time?
It's time.
I get to open the present?
It's like Christmas morning. I said, jingle bells, get into the studio. Because we have all of the Christmas presents here in the Mix 94.1 studio. Mercedes is in a different studio. So grab your stuff. It's like Christmas morning. Come on in here. It's time for the 12 Days of Chris Mix. We'll be grabbing caller 20 here in a second. So here comes Mercedes. Welcome to the Christmas Wonderland.
Oh, look at all these presents. Oh, my gosh.
There's
Right?
like boxes and gift bags and all sorts of goodies here. Oh,
All
my
right.
God.
So let me hit some buttons here. Hit this one right here. Are you ready?
Okay, we're ready.
Let's get this person right here. Is this Sheila?
This is Sheila. Good morning, guys.
Hi, Sheila. Merry Christmas to you.
Yes! Woo!
Yay, thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Oh, we are excited too. We have the wonky mixed Christmas tree. This is like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I don't know who put this up. But somebody needs to fix this tree.
J Love, come on, we need a better tree.
We need some more ornaments. It's really wonky, but what's not wonky is the presents underneath it. We have all these presents. How many are there? 24?
Yes, don't step on him over there.
No, so there's 24 gifts here in the studio, and ranging in sizes and shapes, and they're just all over the place, really. So what we need you to do right now, Sheila, is pick a number between 1 and 24, and we're gonna open it, and whatever's in there, that is your prize for the 12 days of Christmas. Okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go with number 14.
Okay, number 14. Oh my gosh.
A little drum roll here. Yeah, that's number 10 and 14.
I don't see.
So many.
20. Okay. It's a good bag. I found it. Okay. I got it right here.
Yes. Digging that. Oh, it's a nice candy canes on there. Ooh, what's inside?
Are you ready, Sheila?
I'm very ready.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the tissue paper. Oh, there's an envelope in here. Hold on. I gotta open this envelope. This is very
Who wrapped these?
okay. Oh my God! 1, 2, 3. You just won 4 tickets to Disney on Ice road trip adventure.
Nice.
Yes! Awesome. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh my God, I love that.
I have the tickets here in my hand. This is so awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, she'll be so excited when I tell her for school today.
Oh, that's great.
Thanks to you guys. That is it. So this one's off the board. Someone needs to clean up this mess. I'm not cleaning it up.
What? You can't.
No, just get back. We can reuse this.
No, let's not clean any of it up. So, Christmas morning, the end of the morning is just chaos. Just leave the chaos for the next 12 days. So there are still, 23 other items under the tree. And then your next chance to win an item here with Christmas is coming up this afternoon with Heather Collins. Now, we are starting to run a little late here. So coming up this hour, don't forget 8:25. We're doing Heads Up. And coming up next, we're kicking off 60-plus minutes commercial free.
That was fun. So 14 is no longer on the list, right? Oh, I think they can't hear me.
Sorry, guys. What's up?
So I said, first of all, that was super fun. And that 14 was the one she picked?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll cross
Well, we're
that one
late,
off.
just so you know, but
Yeah,
I'm going to
it's,
grab this winner's information, but we can say bye for now.
Yeah, we'll say bye. Have a great day, guys.
no, we're
Bye.
back
See you
in
later.
10. We're back
Yeah.
in 5 minutes for
Yes. Judge your friends.
Yeah, it's next.
Bye.